welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Saliba. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Hernandez, and it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Now it's Neymar. Nice control. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chouameni, France yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the left. Now it's Savinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rabiot. He's looking wide. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. That's a lovely, neat pass. Linton played out to the right. Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hernandez wins the duel this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Linton. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Dembele. And he's taking no chances there. Bruno Guimaraes out to the right. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez. Mignon punts it upfield. That is good strength. Picked out brilliantly. Bullish header! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Camavinga. And it's Koundé. Now it's Olise.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
France have the chance to go the other way. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been a constant outlet, Peter, so it's time to pull the shutters down on him.
Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Koundé. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Marquinhos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chouameni. Distributed tidily. Now it's Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. That's just playing it safe and simple. Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro.
Such good technique.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
He's
additionnel.
gone direct here. Guendouzi. Driving on and making good progress. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Chers spectateurs,
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Avant, pendant et après ce match, offrez votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le
So our
numéro
quest
4.
to find the winner continues.
Le numéro 24.
France displayed
numéro
great
15.
resilience to find the late
Attention,
equaliser that's got them
changement.
here. Now can they go one better? Mbappe. Gabriel. Arthur. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? He's picked his way through. Saliba goes back to front. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernandez picks it up out wide. Conte. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Merci de votre compréhension.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the shot, surely! Danilo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That has not gone well. Gabriel makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. Doué. And it's Doué. It'll be a throw-in. Conte. And it's Guendouzi. Spread out to the left. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.